Imagine this. Dinosaurs ruled the Earth for about 170 million years. Then suddenly, boom, and they all disappeared. Where did they go? Did the Earth swallow them up, or did the sky eat them? But here's the amazing truth. Scientists have discovered that dinosaur genes are still here today, and they are alive. So, which birds today are actually the descendants of dinosaurs? Then, 66 million years ago, what terrible event happened that wiped out these powerful giants? In just seconds, could the same kind of danger happen to humans too? And if yes, are humans preparing for it? What kind of experiment have scientists already done to stop such a disaster? Don't worry, friends. I am here to answer all of your queries and much more. So stay tuned. Please like and subscribe to our channel. And let's begin. Hello, friends. Millions of years ago, the Earth was completely different. There were no humans, no cities. Nothing like we have today. Instead, gigantic creatures ruled the planet. Creatures we call them dinosaurs. These powerful animals didn't just live for thousands of years. They ruled the Earth for almost 170 million years, a period we call the Jurassic Era. Some were as big as buildings, some were incredibly fast, and some had jaws so strong. Really strong. They could crush bones in an instant. But then, something happened that changed their world forever. Welcome, friends. This is the story of the dinosaurs, and you are watching Rational Brain. Without wasting any time, let's dive into the story. The word dinosaur comes from the Greek language, and it means terrible lizard. This name was given in 1841 by the scientist Richard Owen after he studied the first large fossils that were discovered. Over time, thousands of more fossils were found, and they taught us a lot more about these incredible creatures. According to scientists, the first dinosaurs appeared around 230 million years ago, during the Triassic period, when all the continents were joined together in a giant landmass called Pangaea. At first, they were small, but over time, they grew bigger and more powerful. By the Jurassic Era, dinosaurs became the dominant animals on Earth. If we divide dinosaurs into groups, some were enormous, while others started to fly, and some could run at speeds of almost 50 to 60 miles per hour. That's about 80 to 100 kilometers per hour. The largest flying dinosaur was Quetzalcoatlus, with a wingspan of about 33 to 36 feet. That's 10 to 11 meters. As you can see, this was the most prosperous period for the dinosaurs. The climate favored them, and new species were evolving, which made their rule over the Earth even stronger. Dinosaurs were the undisputed rulers of the planet, and nothing could challenge them. Everything was going well until about 66 million years ago. A massive asteroid collided with the Earth. It was roughly 10 to 15 kilometers in diameter and traveled at a speed of 30 kilometers per second. It struck specifically at the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico, creating a huge crater 180 kilometers across, releasing energy equal to 100 teratons of TNT. To put that in perspective, this explosion was 1 billion times more powerful than the atomic bombs dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The impact was catastrophic. The Earth's surface caught fire. Dust and debris shot into the sky. Forests burned, earthquakes and storms erupted, and a tsunami over 2 kilometers high swept across the land. Only small animals survived the initial blast, those that could hide underground, underwater, inside large tree hollows, or those that could fly through the air. The rest were wiped out because the dust and debris created a terrifying storm across the planet. The dust in the atmosphere blocked sunlight for a whole year. The Earth plunged into extreme cold, and plants began to die. Herbivores, the plant-eating animals, starved to death, and the carnivores, the meat-eating animals, had nothing to eat, and they too perished. This impact caused a chain reaction. With the plants gone, herbivores died of hunger, and carnivores dependent on them also vanished. Only small omnivores survived. Animals like mammals, some lizards, certain birds, and some turtles, because they could survive on dead animals, decaying plants, and other available resources. Additionally, the asteroid destroyed carbonate rocks, releasing carbon and sulfur into the atmosphere. reducing sunlight for thousands of years, and causing extreme global warming. One asteroid changed the course of Earth's history for thousands of years. All terrestrial dinosaurs went extinct, and over 75% of all plant and animal species were wiped out. This marked the end of the Cretaceous period and the beginning of the Paleogene period. Friends, the event was so catastrophic that dinosaurs went extinct, but not everything was lost. In fact, it became an opportunity for other animals to rise and begin ruling the Earth. After the dinosaurs, small mammals began to evolve, and during this period, horses, whales, bats, and primates appeared. Some snakes and smaller lizards also started emerging during this time. The only dinosaurs that survived were the flying dinosaurs, which slowly evolved into the birds we see today. Here's the interesting part. The birds we see now are direct descendants of dinosaurs. Research shows that birds like chickens and ostriches are closely related to T-Rex. This was proven by scientific research conducted by Dr. Mary Higbee Schweitzer, North Carolina State University, Dr. John M. Asera, Harvard Medical School, and Dr. Chris L. Organ, Harvard University. Between 2007 and 2008, they extracted collagen protein from a nearly 68-million-year-old T-Rex bone and performed molecular analysis. They found that the protein closely matched that of chickens and ostriches. This confirmed that birds are actually avian dinosaurs, the living branch of dinosaurs. Now, you might wonder, how do we find the asteroid and know it struck 66 million years ago? The evidence came from a rare mineral called iridium, which is not common on Earth, but is found in abundance in asteroids and comets. Carbon dating revealed its age, confirming the timing of the asteroid impact. The effects of this impact are still visible on Earth today. In the Yucatan Peninsula, beautiful sinkholes known as cenotes mark the site of the asteroid crater and form part of the world's largest underground cave system. Friends, you might be wondering, what would happen if a massive asteroid hit the Earth today? It could be truly dangerous. But NASA and other space agencies are constantly monitoring near-Earth asteroids, tracking their paths, and calculating how to prevent potential collisions. In 2021, NASA launched the DART mission, the Double Asteroid Redirection Test, where a spacecraft collided with an asteroid and successfully altered its path to prevent any future threat to Earth. But if you ask me, humans themselves are one of the biggest threats to our planet. The extinction of the dinosaurs was the fifth major extinction event in Earth's history, and today we are living through the sixth, called the Holocene extinction event. Every year, thousands of animals and plants are disappearing because of deforestation, pollution in oceans and the atmosphere, and loss of biodiversity. That's why international efforts are underway, like the United Nations biodiversity targets and the 2030 plan to protect 30% of Earth's land and oceans, reduce pollution, and limit the number of species going extinct each year. If we fail, humans might not survive on Earth either. Here's something interesting. Humans have only been around for about 300,000 years, while dinosaurs ruled the Earth for 174 million years. That's 600 times longer than us. Now the question is, can humans break the record set by dinosaurs? Or will we go extinct before reaching 1 million years? The answer depends on our collective actions. So, friends, the question arises, how can we protect our Earth and its delicate ecosystem? It is essential that we take care of our ecosystem, because it's not just for animals or plants. It's for our own survival too. This is the air we breathe, the water that keeps us alive. There are so many questions, but time is short. So for today, that's all. If you enjoyed this video, I have one request. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And if you want us to make a video on a specific topic, please do let us know in the comments. We will try our best to make a video for you as soon as possible. Your feedback is very important to us. So don't forget to share it. For now, that's all. Until the next video, stay positive and do good.